Hi everyone, Tori here today with another December daily video. Today I'm working on the 19th of December and I have this one photo. So here's yesterday's, the 18th. So the 17th and 18th were inserts kind of style, and I'm going to do the same thing with the 19th. I only had one photo and I didn't really feel like doing a whole page protector just for one photo. And I know I'm scrapbooking this a couple days later and I know what's going to be the 20th and it's not going to fit in a page protector either. So I figured I would just go with this and make it right in there. And I think this will look cute down here. You'll see a little pop through, but you'll be able to get like 18, 19 will be right there. So that's my plan. Just going to put the album aside for a minute. And I want to back the photo with a journaling card that I can do some journaling on. So I'm just going to peek through my different journaling cards here just to see what I have that might work. So all my journaling cards are just in this bag or bin, plastic basket. So that one might work. I mean, the truth is that anything could really work. With the photo, it might be fun to use one of my printables, like this Deck the Halls one. Or I could make a list of what I wish for Christmas, but I don't necessarily want to do that. This one's kind of pretty. I cut that off of a 6x8. It's cold in here applies. You can see the snow. This one's really pretty. This is from Wild Whisper, and it actually kind of looks really pretty with this. Like the colors look pretty. Oh, this photo is like not even close to 6x8. And I could stick it on the back or whatever. White Christmas applies too. Okay, well I'll just leave that there. Maybe that one. This one's really soft and light like that. Just seeing if I have anything in particular that stands out to me that I'm like, oh, I have to use that. I love this journaling card. I've had it for like 2 years now and I really always want to use it, but I just never find the right place. And it's about cold. I don't know if it fits there either. Unfortunately. This is really cute. I think that's Felicity Jane. Christmas. Or this is another one of my printables, although I don't really like the yellow, so I feel like it introduces a new color. Okay, I think I want to use one of these. I love the idea of that one. Oh, I just love all of these cards. Too many cards. Okay, I don't want to use the red one because I don't want to introduce red. Deck the Halls doesn't really apply, although it's adorable. And I want to have somewhere for journaling, and these cards don't really have anywhere for journaling, so that narrows those ones down. What I could do is the photo is gonna need to be backed on something because it's smaller than 6x8. And while I really love this card, what I could do is adhere these two cards together and then stick the photo so it has just that little pop of peach coming out, which is really pretty. And then on the back, I could do my journaling in that spot there. I like it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So these two cards, so this is a paper cut from my 12x12. I can't remember what collection, but I had it from last year. And then this card, as I mentioned, is from Wild Whisper, from the blog hop that I did with their Dressed in Holiday Style collection. It's super pretty. I'm just going to use some score tape to stick these two together. And I think instead of sticking it in a page protector, I'm gonna just stick these cards in the album just as they are, maybe with just a little bit of, like, punch some holes in them. So I'm just gonna make sure there's lots of adhesive on the back just so that they don't fall apart. And then I can just adhere those two together really well. And I didn't line it up perfectly, but that's okay. What you can do is just grab your scissors and just trim off any excess. Dum dum dum. Perfect. And then what I'll do is just adhere my photo right on here. And there's some peach, but what I'll do is I'll poke the holes there, and then it won't interrupt the photo at all. And this is just a photo that was taken out the front of my house. Across from my house there's a park. It's just so pretty with all the snow and everything. So I wanted to just grab a photo of that and include it in my December daily. So that's really cute. I want to embellish it a little bit, like not a lot, mostly just with the number. But before I do that, I'm going to add my journaling. I'm just going to add my journaling right here in this spot. Before I do that, I want to grab my roller date stamp and stamp December 19th. And I think I'll just stamp that right in the middle. That's cute. And I don't have a lot to say about today. It was just, I had the day off from work, which was really nice, and it was relaxing. And the best part was just getting to do nothing all day. So I think I'm just going to write something to that effect right here. Okay, there we go. I added my journaling. And I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of embellishing on the front, nothing crazy. I think I want to just add the number basically. Now I had a thought that it might be cute to just put something behind the number 19, and I have these Freckled Fawn label stickers, and it actually fits right there perfectly, so that could be kind of cute there. I don't know, maybe that's one option. I also have some metal rim tabs that are about the right size too, like this one, and I could add a metal rim tab up there. I could either leave the string on there or have it cut it off, so that's another option. And then the only other circle that I could think of that I have that would work are these tissue paper circles that came from Felicity Jane. They were in the kit, so there's silver and white, and oh, I really like the white. There's also gold, which is kind of cute. It's kind of stands out too much. I just like the softness of the white. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I want to add. You know what? I think I like it just as it is. Just the number 19. And I think I like the tissue paper out of all of the options I looked at. So I'm just going to add a tiny dollop of glue and stick it in the middle of the tissue paper circle. And then stick that right on the photo. That's cute. Perfect, perfect. Some enamel dots might be nice. Some of these white ones actually would be really cute. I love creating little embellishment clusters with like 3 to 5 items, sometimes 7. And enamel dots are like my go-to for those little embellishment clusters. Typically, I find if you add an odd number of items, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I think you can count the tissue paper, so that would be 1, 2, 3 enamel dots plus the number plus the tissue paper, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like when you add an odd number like that, it looks really cute. And I did add a little bit of glue to the back of the enamel dots. They are fine, but when they're on the outside of the page protector, I just like to add that little bit of reinforcement. Now, I'm just wondering if I should add 2 more items and go for 7. Like I said, odd numbers are my favorite. I kind of think these I haven't used rhinestones in a little while, and I love rhinestones. I love, 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 love them. So I'm gonna just add a couple. That's super cute. And I think one over here. See if I have a smaller one. I have bigger ones. Nope, I'll just go with this. And these rhinestones, by the way, just came from my dollar store. They come on like a whole sheet. You get so many of them just for a couple dollars. Super cute. I kind of want to add one more bigger one. This is really big. I think that's too big. Is that the same size? Yes. What I could do instead is add a pearl, just for another texture in there. But it's kind of the same. I think it needs something smaller. I don't have any smaller, whiter pearls. Bum. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. It's cute. I like it. Okay, so there we go. I've got my little cluster there. I want something there though. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it. I changed my mind. You guys are probably like, Dory, just leave it like you said you were gonna leave it. It's too big. I'm gonna add a pearl. I said I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. And I'm just gonna add it right down there. There we go. I'm happy. Maybe, for now. So I've added that, and then I've got my little embellishment cluster with my number and my journaling, and that is it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my hole punch. And this is our We Are Memory Keepers hole punch. I'm gonna grab a page protector, and I'm just gonna line it up and punch the holes. And I'm gonna punch the holes right into this card. It shouldn't impact my photo or my journaling, so that's good. There we go. See? And it's right beside the journaling, so it doesn't impact it at all. Okay, so now I'll just grab my album, stick that page protector back in, and day 17, day 18, and day 19. My album is getting so chunky, guys. That's okay. I don't even mind. So there we go. There's 19, and it'll just flip like that. Looks super cute. So that way you can kind of see them all. And by the way, if you were wondering, yesterday I did have a jump ring in here, but I did replace it just because it was too bulky. So I just grabbed some, hopefully you guys can see that, I just grabbed some red twine to stick on my little booklet from yesterday. And if you want to see the process video and hear the story for yesterday's, go check that out, or go check out all my other December daily videos for this year. I do have a playlist where you can find all of them all together. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and check back tomorrow for another December daily video where I will be working on December 20th. Bye!